What's up, YouTube world? It's your boy Cool Squirtle Gaming coming to you live on another Saturday morning. I've been out for a few weeks, but I'm back, baby, ready to do it again with more Black Bolt and White Flare. We got some booster bundles to get right into, so let's not dilly daddle too much. We're about to get right into it in 1 second. What the heck? Sorry, guys. 1 second. And I get my phone to hang tight over here, but it's not doing it. There we go. Got the lights, but we good. We on now. We on now to do it up now. So yes, we have Black Bolt, White Flare bundles we're gonna get into. But before we do that, I'm gonna do something that I have not done on the channel up to this point. Um, and it's it's fine. Wasn't gonna be like not do it, but decided to do it on the channel. Why not? So we have some Chinese products, Chinese Pokemon Mandarin Chinese products that I picked up. I have not opened Chinese in the channel before, so we'll see what that looks like today. Could we get something that pops? Don't know. We're gonna find out. So we have, this is like the Fusion Strike equivalent of the Chinese set. So there's that, and then we got some additional ones. This one I really wanted because I wanted to get the 3 stands and display them in my office. So we got Charmander, Bulbasaur, and of course Squirtle. Doing it up. Good morning, Edon Moon. And so there's a chance that you either get a regular Pokeball or a Master Ball. There's no prediction. But yeah, I thought these would look nice. And they bring, I think it says they bring 3 of these 151 packs. I want to say it's either like 2 or 1 each. So either way, we're going to open up at least 3 of them. And I know everybody's been chasing for that Gengar Pikachu. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, this is the first time ever doing Chinese on the channel. I just found this again. What sold me to getting this was the display. I would love to have this in my office. So we'll do it. We're gonna get crack into it. Let's open up this first one, which is again is like the Fusion Strike equivalent. I don't know the Chinese name of it, unfortunately. What's up, Trainer Glenn? What's crack-a-lacking? Let me open this up the best way possible. Okay. Got it. Got it. Oh, shoot, I forgot to get the thing. So this is probably, I want to say like what, 5 packs? 5 to 7 packs in here. I don't know what the Chinese equivalent has. I know typically in Japanese they're sometimes between 5 and 7, unless it's like a specialty set. Then of course they have more. So, oh, okay. So this has the like the old school, the back. I was thinking like they had their own like Chinese type, but I guess not. All right. I don't know the trick. We're just gonna get right into it. All right, I got a nice little snobby boy, Snom. I forget this one's name. It's not. It's not coming to my head right now. Drillbird, right? Yo, yo, we got a sick Rayquaza full art, bro. What? Let's go. One pack magic. Yo, look at that Rayquaza. This was from Evolving Skies. I don't think this Rayquaza was in Fusion Strike. It was in Evolving Skies. Very interesting. All right, so full art Rayquaza, which again I want to say it's in the Evolving Skies equivalent, not the Fusion Strike. But let's go. First pack magic, bro. You don't expect a hit like that out of a Chinese little single pack, but there it is. Yo, shout out. Look at that hit, man. Look at that. It's a beautiful card when you think about it. I wish I could pull my Evolving Skies one, but those are hidden away right now. I'm gonna compare the two to just kind of, I don't know. This is just popping. Maybe it's because I haven't seen this card in a minute out of my collection, but it just the hollow is popping like crazy. What's up, Andrew77 and Pokey Francis? Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I know I've been missing these last few Saturdays. Like I said, if I don't have the product or I just don't have the time, I'm just not gonna go live. These last few weeks, actually, I was on vacation. Kids were back in school, so everything's just got so busy, and I just held on to the stuff, and I said, you know what, let's open up today. So appreciate you guys coming back. Stelios, Bose, Lawless. I do want to apologize to I want to say I know Lawless, and I think it was Pokey Francis. I might get them two wrong. I did not get a chance to send your guys stuff. I still have it. I still gotta wrap it up and send it, but life got very busy. I thought I was gonna have less. I thought I was gonna have more time to do things, but I actually had less time because, again, vacation and the kids going back to school. It just, and then this past week I had a crazy situation that really, you can't expect in life. So, all right, so that was, again, whatever the Fusion Strike equivalent of this Chinese pack is, which is interesting because, again, that is not in Fusion Strike. That is in Evolving Skies. Yeah, you gotta take time for yourself. I always say it, right? Take care of yourself first and foremost. So you gotta definitely gonna do that. I am excited to say that I did pre-order Mega Evolutions, and I did not go crazy. Did not go ham. I got it at a good MSRP or below, and sometimes. So I'm happy for that connection in my life. Appreciate them always working with me. For years now, like years and years, I've had this connection. So I know the last few sets they were, wanting to help me out, but they couldn't help me out just because of how, less they had. But this time around, they are expecting a good quantity, so they reached out. I said, yeah, man, definitely Mega Evolutions, let's do it. So I am looking forward to opening up Mega Evolutions in 2 weeks time. I think September 26th is when it comes out. Give me a second, guys. I forgot to bring my trash bin, which I typically have next to me because there's a lot of trash. 1 second. 1 second. All right. Got it. Got it. All right. What's the pull rates on a German booster? Yo, who's seen that? Who has seen that picture posted? There was a shop that I follow on TikTok, and they were doing they got the pre-releases, the built-in battle boxes, and, and the box that they got was German, which is crazy that they got German. So it's a good question, right? Because I'm gonna get sealed product, and the only way I'm gonna know what's in it is if I have to open up the sealed product to make sure that it's not German. So it's a conundrum, basically, right? You want to keep things. You want to keep like a sealed case of ETBs or a sealed case of booster boxes. But what are you keeping sealed? What if you get a sealed case of German booster boxes? That's not good. So yeah, I'm gonna have to crack into those when I get them. All right, let's do the first. Again, I don't know the equivalent. I want to say I'm just gonna call it 151 Chinese. Looking forward to seeing what we get inside and opening up the packs. Good morning, Pokey Price. Let's go. How we doing? How we doing? All right. Let me just do this real quick. Let me cut them up, cut them open, ready to go. All right. That way we don't waste too much time here. It's gonna be a short, quick stream. To be honest, we're gonna get through at least everything that I showed you, and then have a good day. And then next week we'll see. I definitely want to go live the next few weeks leading up to Mega Evolutions and go ham on Mega Evolutions. All right, so let's open it from the bottom. So this is the display. Very nice. You would think it's like not heavy duty, but it is actually. It's pretty. It feels pretty firm. I don't know if it's plastic or just real like hard cardboard. I mean, it looks like cardboard, but it feels like good quality. It doesn't feel like Yankee. You know what I mean? Very nice indeed. I like that. We'll try to display it in a minute. See what we have inside here. Are they coming out? Yes, coming out. Get the packs out. All right. So there's the pack that everybody's going crazy for because again, there's a chance that you get that Pikachu and Gengar, which is. Whew. You got another one, another packy, and then this is where the Bulbasaur is. So again, you have a chance of getting 3 types. I want to say you get like Master Ball, Pokeball, and I think maybe a different one, but I don't remember. Don't quote me. This is so flimsy. I'm gonna have to probably open it with something. Give me a second. Wasn't expecting to have to open it with this or scissors, but apparently I'm going to have to. Okay, let's see what it looks like inside. Let's open it up. I mean, at least it's like heavy duty. Not just gonna pop out. Just very strong glue. Very strong glue. All right, so we got a regular Pokeball Bulbasaur. I don't remember this artwork being in 151. So is this a different artwork specific to this? It looks like it. Because I don't remember this artwork. In 151, it's not that old. So I would remember that. Alright, so we got this. We got this little display. So we put the card in here. Can I put it in a loader? Let me see if I can put it inside a sleeve and then put it inside. I would love to make sure it goes on a sleeve and goes inside. Maybe a penny sleeve better. I don't have a penny sleeve in front of me. Yeah, these sleeves are, it's too tight. I just do this for now and then I might try to get a penny sleeve, but that's it. That's the final product. I don't like it just like that. I'm gonna try to put it on in a penny sleeve and then put it back in there. And again, I'm just gonna display it. I'm gonna put it in my office. Very nice. Different artwork for sure. I don't remember this in 151. So different little artwork. Very nice. Let's get into some of these packies. Clean this up real quick. Chinese is interesting. They're kind of playing their own rules. I think so, man. Like it's, what's up, Blue? Blue Shores. Yeah, like very interesting. Again, I, for the most part, wouldn't see myself opening up Chinese products, but I'll be honest, that Squirtle sold me, and then you got a pretty good deal by just buying the 3 of these, and they include packs. So I said, you know what? Not a bad, not a bad price. And then that one came free. That pack was actually the free pack. It wasn't even part of my purchase, and they sent it. Look, we got a nice crazy hit. JSD is saying I'm liking the Chinese cess. What's up, Heather? Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are definitely finding it to be more and more a way to go. But some prices are getting crazy too. All right, so we got a, again, this is 151 equivalent. We got a nice little Ivysaur, Meowth, Execute, Golbat, and Pokeball, Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime. I'm just gonna sleeve up the Pokeballs and put them in the 151 binder. There's no guarantee hits. Well, I mean, I think that's the pros and cons, right? No guarantee hits. You gotta take the chance. Go with the flow. But when you get a hit, right, it could be crazy good. Could be crazy good. Here we go. Growlithe, Jiggly, Venomoth. Got that Goldeen. And the Hitmonchan. I mean, in terms of quality, I'll be honest, good quality. I wish they had a different background, but it is what it is, you know. Not the end of the world. You know, Japanese has its own unique, you know, back. You know, it would have been nice to have like each like region having their own like unique back would be pretty cool. There we go. All right, so Hitmonchan is the second hit out of this packy. All right, here's the interesting one. Again, this one is where the big boy is. It's always a small chance, right? 1%, 0.5% chance. Yo, let's go. The myth, the legend is in the house. What's happening? Pogo Dad, man. I'm hoping you are good, man. Hoping keeping good. Hope the family's good. Same here, man. All good in the neighborhood with the fam, man. All good. Back to school, keeping busy, but definitely good. Nice to see you out and about. All right, here we go. Logan the Beast says hi. What's up, Logan? You got my Shope. Got that Muck. Mankey. Snorlax. And a Vileplume. So at least the hit is at the end. No tricks needed. All good here. Lovely to see, man. Are we planning a comeback? Are you here to deliver some news? Stay tuned to the channel. Don't call it a comeback. No, it's been rough out there. Here we go. We're gonna do the Charmander next. Okay, so let's take it all out. That's all. I guess it all depends on the printing factories. I agree. Different back would be very cool, but I think it would put pressure. Nah, understandable. I get that. I'm just saying it would be just unique, very cool. I wish Pokemon is so expensive these days, man. That is true. All right, so we got the Charmander. What do we call this? Display. Very nice, very nice. Let's see if we can get this bad boy out. I made it to a Saturday. What's up, Poke Trainer Josh? This thing is tight. I gotta open it again with that thing. I was hoping to see one of those like can you weigh it videos with featuring Pogo Dad and his famous can it be weighed videos for these past few sets. But I understand, man. It's been crazy out there. It has been crazy. All right, here we go. So this is the Charmander again. Different artwork. Oh, because it's considered a promo. Okay, so it's promo. It's not the 151 then. So it's a promo. A Japanese promo. Number 67. Very nice. This is, again, just the Pokeball. We'll put it in here. I'm really hoping for. If I can get the Master Ball and the Squirtle, woo boy, I will be a happy camper. I will be a happy camper. So there's Charmander. Looking nice. Looking forward to putting these up in my office at work. All right, let's get into the packies. Might be able to go with the new wild. It's been hard to find in the wild. Yeah, man, it's been a hit and miss. I will say this. I was able to find, what was it? Journey Together. Journey Together, I was actually able to find some sleeve packs in the wild like 2 weeks ago, which was very interesting at a Walmart. But that was all they had. That's all they had was the sleeve packs. Oh yeah, no trick, no trick. All right, so we got Doduo, Nidorino, Parasect, Ponyta the Bonita. Started making proxies for fun. Let's go. I mean, sometimes you want to play the game. People, I saw someone who had like just like energy cards, and they just wrote on the energy card the name of the Pokemon and its moves, and they were just using that. You know what I mean? Gotta be creative. Hey, let's go. We got a nice little EX Venusaur. A nice little EX Venusaur. We'll take it that. We'll take it that. I bought sticker paper and hollow laminate. Ooh, you going all out, man. All fancy like. All fancy like. All right, here we go. Psyduck in the squad. Let's see how we do. Do. All right. We got that Spearow, Charmeleon, Poliwhirl, Oddish. Got that Oddish. And a Cubone Pokeball. Best card you've ever pulled in terms of like what? Ever in my life? Or in like the last week? What are you talking about? Let me know, Logan. I'll happily answer your question, but I want to make sure I get the parameters right. Ever? Oof. I mean, I can't say like I've never opened and gotten crazy stuff. Like, I mean, I remember being a kid back in 99, back in 2000, whatever that was. It was actually 99 because I remember it was before Y2K. If you're too young, you don't know Y2K is, then just go with it. So yeah, I mean, I remember pulling Charizard and Blastoise from first edition. Again, that was way back in the day. But yeah, I mean, like in terms of like other generations, I've gotten Gold Stars. You know, Mew Gold Star, Vaporeon Gold Star, Entei Gold Star, Suicune Gold Star. So I pulled Gold Stars. In terms of modern, I pulled some very nice hits like the Mewtwo. So Shining Legends Mewtwo, I've actually pulled that twice. Got one graded. It's at a 10 right now, and it's going crazy. Other favorites, I pulled, Blastoise and Piplup, the alternate art from Cosmic Eclipse. Beautiful card. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it just depends. I've had some good hits. But, you know, it's been collecting for a minute. Rainbow look. Yo, you know what, Heather? To this day, I'm always going to remember that. So, what Heather was referencing, which is true, I want to say it was like 2 years ago now. Like 2, maybe 3 years ago. Just crazy how time flies. I'm going to say 2 years ago. I'm going to say 2 years ago. It must have been like 2023. I had Lost Thunder Build-In Battle Box. Out of a Lost Thunder Build-In Battle Box, I pulled a Rainbow Lugia, which was insane. Insane. Metapod. We have Golduck. We got that Growlithe again. What's up, KDC? Jigglypuff. Magikarp, boy. Hey, let's go. Pokeball, Magikarp. Um, in terms of recent, like I pulled the Sakram alternate art. I pulled the Curum alternate art. I've not, I mean, call it alternate art, but you know what I mean. The special illustrator rare. My favorite special illustrator rare, if I had to say one, that I pulled. Oh, that's a good, interesting question. I mean, I'm biased. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm biased. So I pulled the Blastoise SIR. So I'm not gonna say like that's not my favorite because it probably is. You know what I mean? Pulling that, and it was made by one of my favorite artists, Arita. So you know, kind of goes hand in hand. Have you pulled? I have pulled Bubble Mew in Japanese. I have not pulled it in Paldean Face, but I pulled it in Shiny Treasure. I think twice. Interesting enough, I think I pulled that card twice in Japanese, but not in English. Still good. Oh yeah, completely, totally agree. Totally agree. Um, trying to think what else. You'd be surprised. One of my favorite cards in modern, like, not modern, but I would say like in Sword and Shield, right? There is and this is not even like an expensive card. It's just my favorite card, and again, it's also by my favorite artist. One of my favorite looking cards. If you go back, there is an Eternatus VMAX that features Rose. I want to say it was in the Lost Origin. What do you call it? Lost Origin trainer gallery, either Lost Origin or Astro Radiance, but I want to say the Lost Origin. If you go to the trainer gallery for Lost Origin, it has the Eternatus V, I want to say, and then the Eternatus V Max. But the V Max, I don't know what it is. It's still one of my favorite looking cards. I have a lot. I can't say I can't. That I pulled, I actually pulled it. Another one I like, which I never pulled, was the Roadrunner, the Zapdos Roadrunner. I'm trying to say which set it was. I want to say it was either Chilling Rain. Yeah, I want to say it was Chilling Rain. The Roadrunner was in Chilling Rain. The Zapdos, the Galarian Zapdos, alternate art. But I will say this: shout out to the homie Epic Tube HD. He did send me as a gift the Japanese equivalent, so I do have it in Japanese. Never pulled it in English. One of my favorite looking cards. And again, it probably just reminds me of like my childhood, right? Nostalgia, the Roadrunner, running through the mountain, up a hill, whatever it is. There's just a lot of beautiful cards out there, to be honest, guys. What about you? What in the chat? What has been some of your favorite pulls? I know we have favorite chases, but think about the cards you pulled in the last 5 years. Modern, right? Sword and Shield through Scarlet and Violet as we prepare for Mega Evolutions in a few weeks. What has been some of your favorite pulls? Or cards that the singles that you've purchased. Let us know. There's so many good cards. Come on, there's got to be some cards out there that I clearly haven't mentioned that are top tier. Didn't get the Master Ball for Squirtle, but I'm happy. Nice little Squirtle. I actually might have to buy more of these just because I need them for my Squirtle binder. There's no way I can have this and not have it in my Squirtle binder. Look at this little guy. He's a happy guy. When is Squirtle never happy? Come on. That boy knows he's living the good life. Yo, shout out. We got 10 likes already. I'm going to open up a mystery pack. If you don't know what that is, every time we hit 10 likes, every 10 likes, so 10, 20, 30, we open up a nice little mystery pack, which we're going to do right now. Got a Chinese Charizard in 2024. Let's go. Which one? The one from Paldean Fates? Still a very nice looking card. All right, here we go. Here we go. Mystery pack time. Here we go. We got 10 packaroonies. Again, for every 10 likes, we open up a mystery pack. You might know them from the side. The more likes we get, the wilder the packs get. Trust me, they get wild. I pulled the Terrapagos SIR from Stella Crown, which was super cool for me. Very nice card. True that. Actually, I think I pulled that recently too. Let's go. Raging Flames, Forged in Darkness. Obsidian Flames. Let's get it. We've been opening up Chinese. First English pack we're opening today. But we got all these booster bundles we're going to get into. So don't worry. We're going to get into it. Here we go. Got that Grass Energy. Again, this is Obsidian Flames. Let's get it. Bone Sweet. Smoliv into a Hound Stone, baby. Very nice little background, little details. It's those details, you know. Those little details. All right, give me a second, y'all. Actually, let me get into these packs first. So we got, again, 3 more little Chinese packs so far. We have had like a Venusaur EX, some Pokeballs, no Master Ball yet, no Master Ball, nothing guaranteed. All right, we got that Diglett Dig, Caterpie. We got that War Turtle, Bellsprout. Always getting a Mega Evolutions. Mega Evolutions coming through. Let's go, Blastoise in the house. That's what's up. Big boy Blastoise. Big boy Blastoise. Stoice. Let's get it. Charizard EX Terra. I'm gonna say it's probably from Palbane Fates. Like, that's the only shiny Charizard that has been released in Scarlet and Violet, right? Oh no, I forgot. You don't need to. I think I have to do the trick. I don't need to do the trick. Here we go. Nidorino. Powder stacked again. Ponyta. Tauros. Into Dragonite. Shout out to the homie Zay, the man. Pokemon. That's one of his favorites right there. All right, last but not least, can we do it? Out of what? 3 packs. Can we get that crazy Pikachu Gengar? That would be crazy. Clefable. Got that Farfetch'd. I needed Hidden Fates Chinese art. If I had that card, I would have 100% completed. Really should have bought the Zard first. Oof. Yeah, that's a pretty penny now for sure. Krabby. And ooh, Raichu. Didn't get it. No spoilers, but I guess there's like a DLC coming for ZA featuring Mega Raichu Y and Mega Raichu X. I thought that, for me, I thought that was like a fake thing, but they said no, it's actually true. So watch out for that. Sorry, I'm just texting a friend who's dealing with a hospital situation. All right. Back to it. All right, now we're gonna definitely get into it. Black and bulked and white the flare. It's time, baby. It's time. Do. No, not time to do. You know what I'm talking about. I did have some loose packs, so we'll leave each for each side. Since we're gonna start with, we'll start with white. White is fine. Let's do white. We got some white flare booster packies. Let's go. There it is. There it is. Code for the black. No, I'm sorry. White flare. White flare. My bad. White flare. I keep getting pulled into buying other things. That's so true. Sometimes you want something and then you're like, oh, I'm going to buy this instead. All right. Fire energy. We got that Bullaby. Let's go through it, baby. Working on a full double page of SAR Japanese sets. So if I stop that for a while, I could get this art. Full double page. Whew. Oh, we got a nice little Pokeball. What have you added so far? Is it 9 page? Is it a 9? What do you call it? 9 page or 12 page binder? Here we go. Huh? Nice little Pokeball to start it off. We'll take that little Swoobat Pokeball. One of the binders that I'm working on, that I'm going to continue working through the rest of the year, is my Komiya binder. Right now, I did have a chance to check and go through everything. 24 altogether. 24 pages? Or 24 cards, because 24 pages. That's a pretty penny, I would imagine. Deerling. But yeah, I was my Komiya binder is my goal. Right now I'm sitting at 61% of the English cards combined with some Japanese cards that are exclusive. So there are some cards that never released in English. So for example, like the Versus cards. If Komiya released a card in English, I'm collecting in English. But if he never released it in English, then I'm gonna collect it in Japanese. So the Versus series never came in English, so I've collected those. And right now, again, I'm at like 61% of all the cards that Komiya has released so far. It has been an interesting journey. 24 cards. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. So 24 cards. Which name your top 3? What have been your top 3 SARs in that 24? I know there's a lot of them that are good and awesome, but let's try to nail it down to just 3 so far. Take your time. No rush. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. All right, here we go. First 6 packies from the bundles. Cody. Casually collecting the Yuka Mori cards as I come across them. Nice. See, we all have those very nice artists that we choose to follow. Oh, there's the Kyra Blast. Looking at that shell, like, bro, you're about to get smashed. BWR, let's go. Ooh, calling it. Calling it. Appreciate that. Positivity. Ooh, back to back. And we got the Pokeball Durant. Yo, stop it. What was that? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We had a trio of Durants. Look, look, look. We got Durant. 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 Yo, that's trippy. That is trippy. But we got a first IR. Illustrated with Durant. Let's go. I would never have expected something like that. Straight up Durant, Durant, Durant. Let's go. That's freaking awesome. Someone having fun at the printing factory. I would do that. In a heartbeat, I would do that. Yo, that was pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie. That was pretty cool. The car looks good with the silver border. Yeah, it does. It just chef's kiss right there. That artist looks so crazy. And just the layer, the details, you know. It's an ant colony. It's a Durant colony. You know what I mean? Definitely a cool pack. I will say that. That was definitely a cool pack. Got 4 spaces left. Panacea. Oshawott. Got the pat to the rat. Let's go. White flare in the house. Zigglyph. Lily. And the Coffee Grigas. We doing it. We going. We doing it up. Cody Code time. We do it up with the Cody Code time. Here is the energy. In a minute, I'm gonna have to put my camera down a little bit. I can notice it. I'm like putting it up too much. All right, here we go. Meowth. Patarata. Emboa. All right, bear with me. Not trying to create any motion sickness, but I'm gonna just tilt this down just a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. What else is going on in the Pokemon world? Of course, there is the next set already announced. Phantasmal something. I forget the name of it, to be honest. Phantasmal Burn. I know it's featuring. Oh, is it Phantasmal Inferno? Or Phantasmal Flame? Phantasmal Flames, right? Phantasmal Flames. Featuring Charizard Mega X. Mega Charizard X. Something like that. And Gengar, I think. Okay, no way. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. If we get a Leavanny IR in this set, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be fun. All right, it might happen, but let's see. We got Leavanny. We got Leavanny Pokeball. If we get an IR, it's gonna be crazy. Oh, okay. That would have been so cool. It's okay. It's okay. It was fun. It could have happened. We had a chance. It could have happened. What's up, Sven? We are at 14 likes. Let's go. 6 more to go. We get to open up the next mystery packaroni. Y'all know how it is up in here. Let's go. We've been told to expect a BWR, and we're gonna hold it. Hold it. Right now, again, we're just doing white flare first. We're gonna go through all the white flares, and then we'll do black bolts last. Is this a master bolt? Let's go. Our first master bolt. It's a cutie gotita. Gotita master bolt coming through. Very nice. Very nice. And we got an IR Azelgor. Look at that, homie. Look at that, homie. He is ready to battle. They're ready to battle. Bam. Ready to battle. Yeah, they are very cool. Would love to get one. Or two. Or three. Just saying. I'm just saying. I'm trying to collect all the IRs without breaking the bank. The IRs for this set, you mean? For these two sets? Or like all of them in general? Mianchao. Scrappy. Watch Og. Kaani. And the Terrakion. Terrakion. So out of the first 6, we got 2 IRs. 2 IRs. And some nice little Pokelabuzz. And the Master Ball, of course. Can't hide those away. Actually, I'm going to put this in the front. Put this over here. All right, let's get into the next booster. Bundle. All in general, but I'm focusing on black and white right now. I mean, that's probably like 80%. That's 80% of them. There's so many IRs in this 2 sets. Crazy. But that's a good goal. I hope you push through and achieve it, and that binder would look so freaking awesome. So, salute to you. It's good to have those little goals. Ooh, that's a question. Like, how many IRs are there, and how many have you collected? See? It's good to like know those little details. That way you can keep tab of your progress. All right, here we go. White flare again. Cody Code time. Swanna. Dragon. Lillipup. Mampu. Into the Hydreigon. Okay. Keep it going. Good question. Does anybody know the exact number? Somebody should do that. Go right now. Go ahead. Multitask. Count the number of IRs across all of Scarlet and Violet and let us know what is that number. Help Lawless out if you don't know. Unless Lawless already did the math. Archang, Ferrothorn, Sebstrika, Pokeball. Big Night. Into a Whimsicott. All right. Keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. We keep it going. In other news, we have football season has started. We're already on week 2. Patriots lost to the Raiders. Oh boy, what a start. But if you did watch the Sunday night game and the Monday night game, crazy time. Sunday night was crazy. That game, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I went to sleep maybe when the game still had like 4 minutes left, and I'm like, all right, there's no way. Baltimore's got it. They're gonna take the win. Congratulations to them. Went to sleep, woke up, and I'm like, what? The Bills won in those 4 minutes? So, see, you just never know. I have like 7, but I have about 30 coming in the mail. Ooh. 30 coming in the mail. Now, question for you, Lawless. Do you consider the promos that were in the ETBs to be part of your IR venture, your mission? Or did I just complicate it more? Sorry. She's like, God damn it, this guy making me think now about that too. Chandelure. Okay, you included the promos. Okay. Didn't want to be like, let's not forget those. Let's go. Full art Keldio in the house. Clean up. So that's a lot. That has to be, I mean, this alone in ETBs, right? Each ETB, I have the Victini in Japanese, so it's technically in the set. Victini? Which Victini? Oh, the one in the promo one? The one that was released as a promo in Japan in English? I mean, that's the thing too, right? So like if you can get it in a language that is more affordable, just do that. You know what I mean? Just do that. I might have to do that in the future when it comes to my Komiya. Like, my goal is to just do as much English as I can. Now, if there's a card that comes in play and it's like crazy money, but then the Japanese is maybe better priced, I might just take it and deal with the Japanese one just for my own peace of mind. You know what I mean? So always consider that too. Whatever your mission, you might want to consider having that as an alternative. Zewado. 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 Wado. Pokeball. Pokeball in the house. Okay. Like, I know, confirmed illustration rare totals 429. That, how did you find that map so quick? He's like, you gave me a mission, and I started counting. 420. Now, again, we're just saying IRs, right? Not SIRs. I'm trying to spend the least amount of money getting these. It's taking a bit, but I'll get there. I keep getting distracted by vintage EV slabs. So it's always that pretty penny, you know. Ooh, look over here, pretty penny. Let's go, Hydreigon full art. So we got 2 full arts in this bundle compared to 2 IRs in the last bundle. So we'll take that. We'll take the W's when we can take the W's, baby. Bam. All right. Let's keep it going. That's a lot. That's a lot of math, man. That's a lot of numbers right there. Not correct, not including SIRs. I was worried about the amount. I mean, IRs alone in the these two sets, are like, what was it, 154, right? So there's that. Crazy. Again, not I don't think all of them are IRs, but think about that. That's a third of all IRs. Now think about that. If there's 150 IRs in this set alone, maybe let's say 140, whatever. I think that's like a third, at least a third of all the IRs in Scarlet and Violet. Think about that number. That is crazy. That is some crazy number. I bought a special binder to fit them all. Ooh. You should document your journey. I am documenting my Komiya binder journey. I started to record it. I just need to make some edits, and I'll probably be posting them on TikTok. Not probably, but will. I just want to do something else with it, not just like, oh, here's my binder. But definitely like showing the progress and putting everything into the binder, and keeping track. You know what I mean? It's good to have those goals. People have those goals. My Yuka Mori Master is 19 cards away. Woo, 19 cards. And slowly buying the Chinese Evolution binders. Oh, the 12 card page ones. Oh, those are nice. Those are nice. There's so many good products out there. It's crazy. Just crazy. There's so many ways you can have fun collecting. Honestly. So many different ways to collect and so many ways to have fun. So just do it. As long as it's putting a smile on your face. Do it responsibly, right? Do it responsibly. I will have to say that. Don't chase those grails that are crazy if you can't do it right now. Nice little Joltik Pokeball. Samurat. But yeah, just have fun. Those evolution binders, man. Yeah. Alright. Keep it going. Still doing White Flare before we jump into Black Bolt. And once we're done with that, that will conclude our day. We're at 14 likes. If we can get to 20 likes, that would be freaking sweet. That way we can open up our next mystery pack. Get this out to as many people out there. Share it to your friends and family to say, come on in, hang out. Give it a little like. Heat more. It costs nothing to you guys and it means the world to us. Trust me. De what? Lilipop. Tornadoes. Tornadoes. What else? Yes, there was more wrestling, of course. There is more wrestling. We had Worlds Collide. I have not watched the whole thing of Worlds Collide. I will be watching it after this. Before I watch some college football. And gotta make some food. Master Ball, let's go! Another Master Ball. The Cottony Master Ball. Let's go. Sweet. Cottony Master Ball. Wasn't. So yeah, there was there was wrestling recently too. Clash in Paris, right? That was when I wasn't going live. That must have been like 2 Saturdays ago. That was a very good uh PLE. PLE. Excuse me. Stunfisk. Yamask. How do you like Cody as Guile? I mean, I see it. I can definitely see it. The question is, how is he gonna act and portray it? Um, it should be fun. I know. I know they have. I think Roman Reigns is playing Akuma, right? And Cody is playing Guile and some. What's the guy's name again? Oh my goodness, what is his name? Oh my goodness, Aquaman guy. What's his name? Uh, I think he's playing Blanca, right? It might be getting that wrong. I heard that somewhere that the guy from Aquaman is playing Blanca. Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa. I've already got 2 booster boxes set aside for my kids' Xmas Japanese Charismatic Evolutions for my girl and Mega Symphonia for an English lunchbox for my boy. Look at that. I already think about Christmas. That's why you're a mother, man. I'll probably wait till the last minute. According to Danny Phantom, you have a 6% roughly chance to hit an SR. Good luck. Thank you. Ooh, another Pokeball. Dana. What was I saying? Yeah, so I think Jason Momoa is playing Blanca. Um, I think the casting looks good. I will say this. I think if they also stick to the game feature and not make it be like, oh, realistic. You don't need realistic. You don't need to put a game in a realistic world. Just make it the Street Fighter world and make it fun. I don't know who's playing Bison. And Bison. You gotta have someone that's jacked. Not jacked, but you know what I mean? Like commands a presence to be Bison. But yeah, I mean, look at Mortal Kombat. If you watch the recent Mortal Kombat, they rebooted. Awesome movie. It stuck to the lore. It stuck to what's good. Sub Zero and Scorpion, freaking nasty, epic rivalry. You know what I mean? And that movie is freaking awesome. If you haven't watched it, Mortal Kombat movie that came out, I want to say like what 2-3 years ago. Freaking awesome. If you're into those games, didn't do too much, didn't do too little, and now they have a sequel coming out. With this guy playing Johnny Cage. I was worried about the Japanese prismatic going up. I mean they are definitely going up. I missed a shot to get them at low, but I was too busy with stuff. I'm hoping it goes down one more time so I can pick up some more. But if not, then it is what it is. David Dasmalchian is back. Who the heck is David Dasmalchian? David. Ooh. I mean, there's definitely actors I'm not gonna know, but I have no idea who this David person is. David Dasmalchian. They say he portrayed Thomas Schiff in Dark Knight. I have no idea what that. I'm not gonna. Who is Thomas Schiff in Batman? I don't know who it is. It's not Two-Face. Two-Face was a different guy. I don't know. I gotta look him up then. Does he have like a? This dude's gotta be like, I don't know. Like, let's say he's like 6 feet tall and jacked like crazy. I mean, maybe not jacked, but you know what I mean. Like has a commanding presence to play M. Bison. I don't know. I probably have to look him up and see what he's got going on. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe it's me and having that mindset. Like I look at M Bison, right? You have like this general attire, badass mofo. Let's go. Another. Is it a Pokeball? Yeah, just a Pokeball. So I picture, some crazy jacked up dude. Dude. Buffalant. They may use a bodysuit. Oh, the guy's not jacked up. This guy is not like Samoa Joe or Jason Momoa or Jack like Cody Rhodes. There's no way you can have someone who's not jacked, at least at the level of Cody Rhodes, going against Guile. Not at all. What? Yo, I gotta look this guy up. How do you cast Cody Rhodes as Guile and not cast a guy who's jacked up to be M Bison? You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? There's no way you go against M Bison with some scrawny guy playing the character. Ducklet. Unless they do right, unless they like the actor so much and they're gonna do a bodysuit, like you said. Which, okay, I could see that. That's fine. Or the guy jacks up. There was a comedian. Remember the guy from oh my goodness, what is his name? He was a comedian, or he is a comedian, but then in the Eternals, the Indian Bollywood character. I don't know. I keep thinking like Kumar, but it's not Kumar. What is his name? The actor that plays the Eternals, who again is an Indian like character, and he was in Bollywood. That guy, when you look back at him, he was scrawny. He was a scrawny comedian. But then he took on that role and did that dude jacked up. So I mean, there's a possibility. Kumar Ali, yes, right? Pokey Price, you must know who I'm talking about, right? Like, so go back to his earlier time. This dude was scrawny, lanky. Then he got that movie Eternals, and this dude jacked up. So, I mean, if he could do it, then maybe this person, whoever this guy you mentioned, maybe he's got the same mindset where he's like, all right, I'm gonna pick this movie up, I'm gonna bulk up, right? Eat all these calories, work out like crazy, jack up, and be ready for a Street Fighter. Swallow. Again, that's my thought. I might be entirely wrong. By the time the movie comes up, he just stays this scrawny, thin guy. And it's more of like, ooh, brain versus brawn. It's like, no. And Bison is not just brain. This dude is brawn and brain. How long have we been talking about this movie, Street Fighter? For like the last 10, 15 minutes? What else is going on? Sorry, man. Got me, that Cody question had me going. See, we're not just a Pokemon channel. We're a pop culture channel. Welcome. Shelmet. Harlequin, full art Harlequin. Got the Harlequin. Harlequin. All right. Two more packies of white flare in the house. Cody code for you. Did you see my favorite 3 SIRs earlier from the Binding Mission? Oh, I'm sorry. Heather, we got distracted. I got distracted. I'm sorry. Say it again, please. I'll read them. I promise. I'm sorry. Got distracted with Street Fighter. My bad. That's on me. That was on me. Pokey Price had me going. He had me going. He knew what to say to reel me in like a fish. All right, last pack magic for SIR for for White Flare. My gosh, I can't even think right now. Let's go. Come on now. Sawato. Mandibuzz. Ooh, got the nice Pokeball. Deerling. Yes, the hollow energies are freaking nice. Heather, I promise you I'm paying attention. I don't see it yet. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything. I just want to make sure you know that. All right. So this is gonna conclude White Flare with some Pokeballs, a nice little Swatloon Illustrator Rare, and I think, oh yeah, the Cottony was a Master Ball. Bubble Mew, Gardevoir, and Milotic. Extra is the Ancient Raikou. Ancient Raikou? What's an Ancient Raikou? Ancient Raikou. Oh, you mean the long neck, oh, what is the name? That's a good question. Oh my goodness, no, I know what you're talking about. What is, I can't remember the name right now. The Ancient Raikou. I know what you're talking about. The long neck Raikou. Shoot. I know Walking Wake is Suicune, and we have Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt. Okay, there we go. Not most expensive, but my favorites. Nah, I agree. I think those are freaking sweet cards. Let me see. Do I have those? So again, Bumblebee, I don't have it in English. I do have it in Japanese. Gardevoir, I do have. Wait, which Gardevoir? Actually, which Gardevoir? Because there are some very nice SRs. Are we talking about the Chinese Gardevoir in Paldean Fates, or the Gardevoir from Base? Because the base one is also very nice, right? With the story that it tells. Milotic, that was from Searching Sparks, right? I think. Nice one too. And Ancient Raikou. I do have, so all of them I have in English except for the Bubble Mew. I know those new names they trip you up sometimes. Unless like if it's the future one, it's a little bit easier because you remember the iron part. So like Iron Boulder, Iron Thorns, Iron Maiden, or whatever it is. Like, you know what I mean? At least it has that compared to the ancient ones. The one with the Wooper in the background. Yes, that's from Paldean Fates, the shiny one. Very nice one. It has the Wooper in the background looking at it, and then the Pachirisu sleeping on the field. Yeah, that one is epic. Yeah, I definitely would agree. Those are some sweet SIRs. I will say this. I will say that don't sleep on the Gardevoir from base. That one is also very nice, especially because if you can get all three of them, right? Curlia, Ralts, Gardevoir, the one that tells the whole story, right, with the family and the Pokemon over time. It's just so freaking nice. All right, we're gonna get into some Black Bolt. Let's do it. Actually, you know what? Before I do have some loosey goosey packs. Let me put some of this stuff away. 1 second. Bear with me. Alrighty then. Cool. I mean, I would really have to think about which ones were my like favorite. Again, I would definitely put Blastoise up there. Blastoise SIR would be up there. Um, Very interesting. Very interesting. Ooh, you know what I like? You know which SIR I like too? The Crobat from Destined Rivals. That would probably be up there too. Um, tricky. Gardevoir SIR from Mega. Which one's that one? Oh, Mega, Mega Evolutions. Yeah, no, I don't. I wasn't counting the ones from Mega yet. I was just thinking about like Scarlet and Violet so far. Papa Toad. Poppy Toad. I want that bat. Which bat? Oh, the Crobat. Yes. Very nice. That Crobat from Destined Rivals. Because it has like all the Crobats and Golbats flying around. I like it. See? Simple ones like that I really like. What's up, Corina? Try. I I typically don't look at newer sets before they release in English. I don't. I'm trying to picture the Gardevoir, the Mega Gardevoir, but I can't. It doesn't come to mind. I know that the gold cards look pretty nice, and someone showed me, not showed me, but like I was watching someone and they were like tilting it, and has I thought it was just gold, but it has like color inside of it. And I'm like, ooh, that's interesting. I was not expecting that color to pop out. So I'm actually looking forward to Mega Evolutions and pulling at least those golds. I'm trying to remember the SIR. Is that is the SIR with they're battling a different Pokemon, right? Is that the SIR? Basically, it's Gardevoir and a bunch of color. Darmanitan. I gotta look at it then. I'm trying to picture it, but I can't picture it because I thought it was like one where they were like fighting a different Pokemon or something. Or maybe that was just me going based on the commercial. Darmanitan, let's go. There's no scene for the background. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I gotta look at it then. I'll probably try to see if I can find it in the Japanese one and just look at that from that one. All right, so we got 2 hits out of the 2 packs by itself. Very nice. Nice 2 little IRs. Very nice. It's pretty. Yeah, the Darmanitan IR is pretty fun. Very fun artwork. I'm guessing right. There's a Venusaur SIR. I think I've seen that one where it's like, is it fighting Lucario? Am I mixing these up? I thought the SIRs were like the different Pokemon fighting different. Maybe I'm wrong. Hope you get the ridiculous Toad IR. Oh my goodness. I would get it for 2 things. One, Conda. I love the artist. So I would love to get that card at least twice. One for my regular binder and one for my future Conda binder. But there's also some Komiya cards in here that I really need to get. Drillbur. There's a Carablast. And then there's a card from Arita as well. Let's go. Very nice. Very pretty. Melo Era. Coming up so nice. So sweet and so nice. Very nice. What was I saying? Yeah, so there's the Seismitoad, Carablast, and I'm trying to remember which art was done by Arita. I can't remember which Pokemon it is. If it's for the Komiya binder, do you need the regular Pokeball Master Ball for the Komiya binder? I mean, um, not necessarily. I would say. Uh, so like for example, in 151, Komiya has the Ghastly line, so Ghastly, Hunter, and Gengar, which also has the Pokeball and the Master Ball, but it also has the Hollow and just the regular reverse. So I'm just going based on, for the binder's sake, just going based on the what do you call it? The regular non-hollow or hollow if it's Gengar, and the reverse. Hopefully that makes sense. What's up, Civic? First Mega, there's a card, Lucario fighting, there's another card with Venusaur fighting. See, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was. So then maybe I was mixing the Gardevoir with those two. Because I think those two are the SIRs for those two characters. Two Pokemons. Just curious, it makes sense. Yeah, which, like, if I could pull the Master Ball and the Pokeball more readily, then yeah, I would have done it that way. But it made more sense just to get it through normal and reverse, if anything. Let's go, let's go. Really trying here. We're really trying here with Black Bolt. Seeing what we can get. See, that's the guy right there. That's the guy right there. Darumaka. Bisharp. Illustrator Rare. Look at the homies up there. Look at the homies up there. They're encouraging us. They're like, fight, 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 fight. Yo. Those guys are crazy up there. Bam. I wanted the Toad in Japanese one day. Yes. I mean, that's the thing, right? So, like, am I going to drop $200 plus on a Seismitoad? No. No. So, whenever I start my Conda binder, which I will start eventually, I'm not going to be chasing it for whatever price it is. And if the Japanese, let's say the Japanese is like $50. Yeah, I'm going to probably just get in Japanese. Let's go. I know a lot of like, yeah, those are the IR cards that are annoying me to get, because you expect IR cards not to go crazy, but then you have some IR cards that are crazy, like the Magikarp, Seismitoad. I know at one point Slowpoke was trying to get up there, and the Drowsy, which is the Komiya Drowsy. So there are some IR cards that are pretty pennies. There's a Tyranitar that's up there. There's the Groudon. That's also another one that's up there for an IR. Just to name a few. Seismitoad went crazy a lot faster than Magikarp. Yeah, that's true. Magikarp slowly creeped up. And of course, it went crazy when the hype went skyrocketing. But the Seismitoad got introduced during the hype, and it's just bonkers. Bonkers. Cody Code time for the Black Bolt. Pokeball Venom. We'll take that. We'll take the Pokeball Phantom. All right, all right. So that was my first bundle. Let's open up another bundle. Whew. Card prices are outrageous, not helping to deter scalping. That is true. Very, very true. I wonder if an IR from the white flare will explode. Haven't seen anything that really stands out. I haven't either, to be honest. A lot of them from the Black Bolt definitely have more, but I can't think of any that from white flare. I mean, some are definitely like 15, 20, depending on, you know, some are more sought after just out of either popularity for the Pokemon or whatever. So you might get some cards that are like between 15 to 20, but yeah, I think nothing Seismitoad crazy. All right, let's keep going. Black Bolt. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Come on. We have 2 goals left for the remainder of the show. Can we get a God Pack? And can we get at least an SIR or something? My goodness. I got another Pokeball. We got our Larvesta Illustrator Rare. Very beautiful. Look at those colors. Is this... Look at that. Just stunning. Just stunning. We get a Volcarona. Let's go. That is stunning. I gotta be honest. That car in your hand, especially because of the sunset or something like that, it's just popping, man. It's popping like crazy. All right, all right. We'll take that. We'll take that. My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. There's the Cody Coating. Definitely promotes investing more in Japanese, though. Yeah, and then sometimes the Japanese fluctuates and then they spike up too. It's been a crazy back and forth, back and forth. It's been swinging crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Braviary. Nothing. Nada de nada. I mean, I'm hoping with base coming around that it's going to stabilize to some degree. I don't think again, I think people need to realize that there's going to be a new normal, and that new normal is not going to be below MSRP. It could be at MSRP or maybe 10% MSRP, but not $80. We're not going to be getting booster boxes for $80. I don't see it happening anytime soon. I don't even see it happening for $100. Could it go a little bit below that? Yeah, I could see maybe 130, 140, depending on the set, depending on the situation. But yeah, definitely not pre-Sun and Moon prices. So, but hopefully that curve stays around at least through the end of the year, because sadly enough, we all got to recognize that next year is going to be the 30th anniversary, and that is going to drag out every single mole that goes underground in the next few months. every single mole that goes underground with these sets that are coming up soon, because they think, oh, there's no money to be made or whatever. If that's the case, they're gonna come out in full force in 30. Pokeball Prism. Do I want that? No. But I'm also like, realistically speaking, like that's the like inevitable. You know what I mean? There's no way around that. People are gonna go ham. Pokemon is gonna celebrate the 30th, which again, rightfully so. 30 years, right? Doing it up. Now, if I were Pokemon and I had the control, I would be printing that 30th anniversary to the ground. Are they going to do that? No. No. It's because as much as Pokemon might want to curb and maintain some control, at the end of the day, they're a business. And they're going to want the hype. They're going to want more people. They're looking at the next generation of kids coming up, and they're going to want those kids to be FOMO, right? Going to tell the parents, I want this set. I really want this set, and all that stuff. So the more hype there is, the more Pokemon is going to benefit from it. They may not benefit to some degree directly, right? Because they're not going to get that scalper pricing. But, you know, what is marketing, right? You spend money for marketing, you get people. You spend money, but you make more. Yeah, that's going to be definitely a crazy question, Heather. That 30th anniversary, how it's going to look, how it's going to feel. What's the name going to be, right? Because we went from generations. We talked about celebrations. What's the next one, right? What's 30? If we went from generations to celebrations, what is 30? We go what to? What's another fancy word that we can think of that talks about 30 years in a very crazy way, right? Trinity. We call it a Trinity. I mean, it's 3, but it's 30, right? Like something like that. Some fancy word. Not fancy, but you know what I mean, like crazy, fancy. Another Pokeball. Cragono. Alright, that was another bundle. Come and went. Oof. I remember taking my boys to the store and then picking out packs to buy with their chore money. I know, right? The good old days of being able to earn it and then being able to, you know, see the reward. Now, I mean, yeah, you still have to keep up with some type of system, but what is the reward now? You go to a store thinking you're going to be able to spend your short money, and there's nothing in the shelves. So it's like, what's the point? I mean, there's a point. You still got to do what you got to do to keep, you know, some order. But it's frustrating. Totally frustrating, I would imagine. So, and that's the thing, right? Pokemon needs to also realize, like, you need to have a mixture of happy customers and less frustrating customers. Because if it turns, right, if the tide turns and you get more frustrated customers that are like, what the heck, I can't get anything, more than you get happy customers, then that's when you see the tides turning. As much as we hate scalpers, at the end of the day, people are going to spend what they want to spend. Scalpers are going to scalp. And sadly, people who, you know, try to get what they can at the price that they can might suffer. But I would say this, just be mindful of that. Be smart about it. The hobby sucks right now. It can be very disheartening. I think there's a lot of good out there, to be honest. I've seen a lot of good, positive people. I mean, we were talking about it today, right? Collecting how we want to collect, right? We want to build an IR binder. We want to build a what do you call it? A Yukamori binder. We want to build a Komiya binder. So there are ways, and I've seen it a lot in different spaces where people are trying to be creative and make it fun for themselves. So that's one thing I would say. Like, try to adjust your expectations to what you find to be fun, happy, entertaining for yourself. Because if you keep chasing the FOMO, the only person that's going to be frustrated is you. The scalper is not going to be frustrated. You are going to be frustrated. If you keep going out to Walmart every day and expecting some miracle, then that's a problem. Absolutely, like the Pokey Plumber. Rocket Scott, a perfect example. What do you mean, Civic? I don't know what that means. Rocket Scott's a perfect example. Help us understand what that means. Positive Pokemon player. Pokemon Quest official, my man, my man. Worst part of these are super rich people that have distribution that could give product to people at a fair price and choose not to. And again, we choose to make the wrong people famous. We choose to support the wrong people. But those people know what they do. They know how to market. They know how to get more people to follow them. Um, you know, you have someone like Leonhardt, right? Let's say for example, we have someone like Leonhardt who, co-signs on what is it, Rare Candy, right? Have you been on Rare Candy? Have you seen the prices that they be pulling on things? So you can't be a hypocrite. You know what I mean? You can't be Leonhardt and saying, "Oh, I really wish that the market and people can get the products at so and so value or whatever." And at the same time, you have an app that you preach about every freaking video. And if you go on the app, which I had, and I mind you, I did it and didn't buy crap, but I went thinking, okay, here's a guy who's co-signing this app, Rare Candy. Me thinking that, all right, maybe I can get something at MSRP, at minimum MSRP. That was a joke. That was a joke. And I mean, he can sit back and say, "Oh, I can't control what other buyers and sellers do on my thing," and blah 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 blah. But at the same token, he has access to distribution. He has access to these, you know, pallets and pallets of products. And is he choosing to contribute to try to fight the scalpers and making the product at a reasonable price? No. No. And if he has, and he can show us that he has, then I'm willing to talk about it and say, okay, I was wrong. But I don't see it. I've been on the app and I don't see it. I don't. My Walmart stopped stocking Pokemon. The only silver lining I have is my LCS sells singles at market price. There is that. There's always the LCS market selling single prices. I don't know what the prices are for the top 5 distributors in record. I promise you, these people have distribution as are charging us much, if not more, as scalpers. Crazy. Fair. Some people have better prices than others, especially if they buy more. That's true. That's true. My LCS does MSRP and won't sell to scalpers. Great guy. Again, I'm going to tell you right now, there are people, there are stores, there are people who are going to sell at MSRP, who are going to sell at certain levels. Now, that also means that they're going to run out through their product a little bit faster. But it also means that these are the people who should be getting more product. They're being loyal to their customers. They're being loyal to the brand. And rather than rewarding those people, the wrong people are being rewarded. There's no way around it. And again, let's be honest. These distribution companies now are seeing the money, and they go, wait a second, whoa. Why don't we make our own, store and sell it, and why cut out the middleman, right? Completely. They're not stupid. They know what they're doing. So yeah, you have like say MJ Holding, right? Maybe someone at MJ Holding decides to have their one of the workers branch out and create their own store, and then now they have access to the product. And what are they doing with the product? They're selling at a higher price. And who's making that profit? Back to MJ Holding. Oh my goodness, look how pretty this card is. Pet T Lil. That is a pretty card. So pretty. The layers are so nice. Just like Pokemonos are doing, they've been trolling us all week just to hype up the next set even more. Yeah. But again, here we are, right? Here I am. I'm opening up Pokemon products. I am opening up cards. But I am doing this thanks to those who believe in the product, who believe in trying to keep things fair. I'm telling you right now, if it wasn't for a handful of stores who I have had some type of connection over these last 5 years, there's no way that I would be doing this on an ongoing basis. What's up, Herm? What's up, Herm? How do you say Herm Buckets? And then the dirty Mexican. What's up from Arkansas? Even Mexicans in Arkansas? No, I'm playing. What's up, man? What's up, Arkansas? Sí, amigo. Hey, Master Ball, let's go. Cara Costa, Master Ball. Yeah, are you Mexican, Civic? Are you telling us you're Mexican right now, Civic? Because that is going to blow my mind right now. Scored on prismatic surprise boxes on Amazon last night. Whoop, whoop. See, and that's the thing. Sometimes you gotta hope you get into those quick things. I will say this: somebody bought. Oh, what was it? What I would say it was like an ETB. They bought an ETB out of Amazon. They got the ETB. Guess what? 0 packs. It was Black Bolt actually. So they bought Black Bolt ETB when the prices were like $50 or whatever that was. Got the Black Bolt. They're like, this feels light. And guess what? All the packs were gone. All the packs were gone. I have not bought from Amazon in terms of Pokemon in a few years because I too got burned once. I bought, mind you, this was, remember those Urshifu Strike boxes? I don't know if I remember this. This was, I want to say like 4 years ago. At least 4 years ago now. There used to be these Urshifu Strike boxes. There was a red one and a blue one, like a single strike and rapid strike, whatever. And it had the Urshifu promo. And got it delivered. I got like 2 of each. Got it delivered. And guess what I got? No packs. Just the promos. I was so livid. I said, never again am I getting from Amazon. Never again am I getting Pokemon from Amazon. Because that was BS. I'll be honest though. Thankfully, I mostly record. So I recorded everything and I showed Amazon like, yo, I got jacked. They said, nope, we understand. Sorry that happened. Here's a refund. I said, yo, I'll send this back to you. I don't care. I don't want this the way it is. They're like, nah, don't even worry about it. Just destroy it or keep it, those promos, whatever. But we're sorry that sorry for your inconvenience that this happened, that you didn't get the packs that were supposed to be included, blah blah blah. And so I mean they made up for it, but my God, I've only bought from Amazon directly, no third party, and had nothing but luck. That is good. That's good, man. That's good. I mean, I guess it depends on where you're at. That the Amazon person are at least not being, douchey about it, taking stuff that doesn't belong to them. You know what I mean? Things like that. But it has happened with Modern, and I've seen it with Black Bolt, where they were so excited, they opened up the ETB and nothing. I bought $10,000 of 151 that never showed up. Oh my God. I meant $100. Okay, bro. Like, what happened? $10,000. Still not good. I agree. It's not right. You lose $100. Hopefully, you got your refund. But $10,000, bro. We're gonna lose our mind. Among Us. Oh man, that's crazy. Imagine spending $10,000 on Amazon. Yeah, we do have a good stack right there. I did see that message. Good stack. We'll go through the stack when we're done all together. Mungus is dope. For sure. The Petilil and the wasn't the Volcarona. What's it? It was a Volcarona? Not Volcarona. Oh my goodness, I'm remembering forgetting the name now. Is it Volcarona? The Petilil one, the IR Petilil was very cute. We'll look at it again in a minute. Larvesta, thank you, Larvesta. The Larvesta one is definitely the one that to me pops the most. Be popping. Electric. The Sparse in La Casa. What's up, Kurokaze? From now until the end of time, my man will be the Kurokaze. All right, we got 3 packs left. We have battled through it, man. We have battled through it. My son drives a Hyundai Larvesta. That's funny. Oh, man. Good luck. Appreciate it. Let's get one SIR, man, before we finish. We got through, I don't even know how many packs. The biggest hit so far? Good question. I mean, we got some SIRs. Some IRs. So I don't know the value of each of them. We got some Master Balls, like this one. Clink. Master Ball. Clang. Curem. So yeah, I don't know in terms of value. I don't know. I mean, I do have my favorites. Like I said, Petilil and the Larvesta are freaking awesome. But we'll go through them. We also got a Chinese what's it called? Chinese Rayquaza full art, which was surprising. That was our first hit of the day. Kurokaze, I think you're in the wrong chat for that, homie. We don't got no karaoke here. No karaoke here. Kurokaze is just letting us all know about his plans today. He's got to qualify for that karaoke. Cody Code, last pack magic. Can we do it? Can we get something good? Here we go. Moment of truth. Not a God pack. I was hoping for a God pack. We got a Pokeball. Okay. No IR. No SIR. Wah, wah. We got 0 SIRs, 0 BWRs in today's episode for Black Bolt and White Flare. But we're going to do it up one more time with one more thing. Here we go. Last pack. Can we get last pack magic with 151? Let's get it. I want to be clear on what I said earlier. I was complimenting Rocket Scott. I have no idea. Is that a creator? Rocket Scott? I'll be honest. I don't know. I don't know the homie. Black Bowling, Ric Flair. Woo! Let's go. All right, here we go. Last pack. Magic. He streams during the day. All right, I gotta look him up. Rocket Scott. Rocket Scott. Don't know. Is he like a? Is he like a ripper? Rip and chipper? Like what's his thing? Is he like a investment bro? Black Bolton and White Flareon. He's a vintage guy. Oh, okay. Ooh, nice little Boba. Bulbasaur. Paras and Electrode. Womp, womp, womp. We tried, ladies and gentlemen. We tried. But here is a stack of cards that we will be putting in the binder. Let's get a go. That's pretty good, actually. Look at that stack. I gotta split it up real quick. Split up the stack real quick. All right, so we got some Pokeballs, some Master Balls. You know what I mean? Some nice little IRs. Some full arts up in here. We take that. See this one? Very cute. I'm gonna say this is second favorite so far. Definitely Larvesta is up there. Right there. This one. I don't know what it is. The volcano, the aesthetics, the sun, the colors. You know what I mean? It's whatever rocks your boat. You know what I mean? This one for me for sure. Tarzan. Yes. Yes. Bisharp. I mean, you know, I like it. Meloetta. Darmanitan. This is fun. This is definitely reminds me of Tarzan. This definitely reminds me of Tarzan when he's like jumping through the jungle. Darmanitan. Poppy Toad. Whacking a little fly. We got a Harlequin. We got a Swaloon. His name is Batman. Got the Cottony Master Ball. Hydreigon full art. Keldeo full art. Aselgar. His name is Batman. No. Sorry. Durant. This one, it was interesting because it went Durant. If you don't know, if you missed it, this one actually good memories. Master Ball. That was one of the Durants that was next to it. And then of course, from the Chinese equivalent of Fusion Strike / Evolving Strikes, we got this full art Rayquaza. Very, very nice. So that will do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I will anticipate to be live next week. And then after that, I want to say it's the release for what do you call it? Mega Evolution. So I do hope that everything that I have pre-ordered arrives in time. Never guarantee, but if it does arrive in time, then definitely gonna be opening up Mega Evolutions the weekend of the 26th. So was that 27? September 27th? Yeah. I don't go to pre-releases just because they happen usually on a Saturday, and Saturdays are very busy, especially because I work all week. I gotta spend time with my family, especially the weekends and Sunday. So I don't usually attend pre-releases, unfortunately. But if I ever go to a store and I do see it, sometimes I say, "Hey, I see the pre-releases," but sometimes they sell it for like $50. I'm like, I'm not buying a box of pre-release for $50. It's just not gonna happen. I think the most is like 30, maybe. Even then, it's a little bit up there, but not 50. There's no way I'm gonna buy a building battle box for 50. Because it's only 4 packs. That's crazy. 4 packs. Um, they do them on at midnight on Fridays. The thing is, I work sometimes. I do work. Like I worked overnight last night, so there's no way I could go to a pre-release. I hear you, man. I hear you. I don't know about me locally. I mean, I don't know about any shops around me that does midnight stuff, but if they do, great for them. Um, we'll see. I will, like I said, my plan is I will have Mega Evolutions. I'm pre-release. Is it pre-release this weekend? Wouldn't pre-release be this weekend? Am I mixing things up? Right, because it's supposed to be like it's like 2 weeks before. So pre-release weekend should be this weekend. Yes. See, that's what I mean. Yeah, so I'm not gonna have time this weekend. It's all good. It's all good. That being said, thank you for stopping by. Thank you to all the homies that came back. I know I was off for 2 weeks. Again, I try to go live when I can. That's my plan. If I'm live, please hang out. If I'm not live, I'm sorry. But there's so many other content creators. Go show them love. As always, please remember to take care of yourself. Take care of the ones you love. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Peace.